What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 19. This time, guys, of course, we're back in Griffin, Indiana. Let's just get to it. Morning.
One, two,
Morning.
1, 2.
Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check, check. Are we here? I swear they can't count to 3. Have you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like the audio guy, wherever, you know, like.
Yeah, they didn't go to school.
They can't count to 3. Hey, audio's like real. You got to be a big brain for that, you know, 5 head kind of thing.
Kidding.
Yeah.
Matt, what'd you say I should have said instead?
I said daddy. You know, like the aliens
No,
from
don't.
Toy Story.
No, don't call me
Good
daddy.
morning, Daddy.
Ah,
What?
Brian.
Wow.
Brian.
Right?
Brian, no. It's not okay, Brian.
Brian came ready to play today.
Brian's fired up, man. All right, so I see the big field, Matt, you're working in needs lime.
Yeah, I'm started the first stage of fur on it and then lime.
Okay. Man. Packers, oh, I'm surprised you're up, man. I know it's noon, but like you said you were getting crunk last night, my guy. By the way, I got a picture from Bubba last night of me on his like 65-inch TV or whatever it was.
God.
He snapped me a picture. I thought it was funny.
They'd probably go.
Don't call me dad. Guys, don't call me dad.
Our thoughts are with Phil this morning.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
What's going on?
Internet.
he lost his internet.
Oh.
So it's
Hasn't had internet forever.
You made it seem something like way more serious than the internet. I was like, wait, what?
He did.
that's very serious to lose your internet.
I mean, it's very serious. Don't get me wrong. But like, you made it sound like there was an unexpected death in the family or something. Like, oh no. Like, I just finished watching the funeral, you know?
I would say, were you up in time to watch that?
I missed like well, so by the time I tuned in, at first I tuned into Sky News on YouTube, and
Yeah, I
on their
watched,
feed,
like, the...
but like on their feed you couldn't go backwards.
Oh.
So then I just switched to the BBC on YouTube, and I was able to go backwards and kind of watch, because like where I started, like the Queen was walking out to her car to like leave the church.
Mm-hmm.
So I backed
I
it up.
watched the YouTube, the Royal Family. Like their official YouTube account, and they were streaming on there.
I'm old enough to be your dad. Thanks.
But he's not your dad, so go away.
You are my dad. Woogie, woogie, woogie.
I've watched Kate most of the time. I'll be honest.
I mean,
Of course
she,
you did. Of course you did.
you can't really see much of her with the mask, but yeah, she ain't bad looking.
Even with the mask.
She ain't bad looking. That's for sure.
I
Okay.
gotta go. I'll be back later tonight.
Okay.
This is...
Good talk.
Brian will be back later. Too.
Oh God. Okay. Have a
All
good
right,
day.
What needs to be done?
We need to cultivate field 1. Cultivating field 1 needs to happen.
All right, I'll grab said disc Carol.
All right. I didn't think he'd ever leave.
Neither did I.
He's probably still there is the best part.
Well, he's not muted, so.
True. Yeah. He'll probably type his Brian one last time before he goes, you know. Which is hilarious. And then half the time I talk over it because, like, I don't know what's going to happen, you know?
Yeah, there's no alert.
Yeah. It's just Brian.
But did you see how going back to like the funeral thing?
Yes.
Yeah, like in Stabor with the beat with the drums.
Well, that's, yeah. Holy cow, Packers. Your dad left when you were 2. Can I be your dad? You'll pay a good wait. What? You're going to pay me to be your dad?
What?
And
I'll be your dad if you're paying me.
I think it's illegal, isn't it?
it probably is. You are my dad. Boogie, boogie, boogie. I was okay. I don't know that I guess I've never watched a royal funeral, you know, because the last one in my memory would be like Diana, right?
This is my first one.
I was kind of taken aback when all of a sudden the casket just started going nee, down into the floor, and I was like, wait, what? Same.
Yep.
Well,
So apparently the royal vault is underneath the church,
Yeah.
where they keep all of the royal
So like
Graves.
caskets, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So do they like? There's just like a big room down there. Like
Yeah, there's a big room.
I need to watch a
and
YouTube video about the Royal Vault. I think.
all the caskets are stacked like on shelves, and they have like cages in front of them,
Oh wow.
like gold bars.
Huh. I'm sure there's a YouTube video about this, right? Or like
I saw a photo of it.
okay, I would say like a speculation, maybe not actual video, but like somebody talking about like maybe not like actually seeing it, but like talking about it, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's probably a video
Yeah.
somewhere.
It's fascinating. It's just fascinating.
Interesting fact though, that's not his final place.
Resting place.
Really?
Yeah. When the queen dies, they're gonna take him out of there and put him in another vault with her.
Oh,
So
where's she gonna
Yeah.
go? Like
he's going with her wherever she's going. It's
I'm
like
still saying, where's she going?
I think it's a separate, like, it's wherever King, what was his name? King George the Fourth. It's wherever he's at.
Wherever her
Oh.
father is.
Oh, so her father's not there then.
No,
I gotcha. Huh.
I guess it's gotten full, so they had to do another one. Maybe I don't know.
Interesting. Well,
Been
Yeah,
a lot of
well.
kings and queens in the day.
yeah, true. True. Oh,
Because technically, that vault has been there since the 11th century. I think is what we said.
wow.
So that was
It's-
like,
It's just fascinating, honestly. The whole thing is very fascinating to me.
that was back in medieval times.
And Matt, we were talking earlier when they were taking the casket up the stairs.
Yeah. That one.
The sword and the hat did not move.
Well, yeah, they're good.
Yep.
But
They
like
had
the
to Velcro it on there or something.
probably duct tape. The one guy that was like the pallbearer or whatever, carrying the casket up on the shoulder, he was sweating bullets, man. I felt bad for him. You thought they eventually burned him? I kind of doubt that, but I don't know. I don't know. If he was alive for 2 more months, he would have been 100. Wow. She turns 95 here, like
Pretty close.
in a couple days, I think they said.
He said Barry.
Oh, Barry. My bad. My bad. Yeah, Barry. Yeah. I do believe, yeah, which would make sense. But you know, like, the whole, like, moving a casket after.
Yeah.
That's like an old school thing to do. Like, what was it? George Washington? No, not George. Yeah. The Washington family, like, they moved them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I watched some videos about them. They were originally in like this little crypt thing, and then they moved them to like a bigger thing, and then they like put them in this other thing, but the thing was too big to go in the vault, so then they had to build another thing. It's like it's fascinating.
That may be what's happening there.
It is.
And then that thing was
fascinating.
too small for this thing.
Yeah, it was weird. It's yeah. So like when you go see
King-
like George and Martha Washington, like they're kind of like in open air in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, they're in like a thing inside a thing inside a thing, but like,
The door's open.
yeah, it's just right there. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. I got back when I was watching like a couple months ago, and I was all about watching like Tomb of the Unknown stuff. Like that kind of stuff started popping up on YouTube, like just diving in the rabbit hole, you know.
Oh, the YouTube.
The YouTube rabbit hole, yeah.
That can be dangerous for.
Yeah. Why wouldn't Prince Harry be there and talking to people? It's his family.
Yeah. I didn't see Harry, but I did see Kate.
Yeah, Harry was there.
Harry and his brother was there.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
The grandchildren of.
Their whole thing was unity. They wanted unity for the day. If not for, you know, more, but definitely for the day.
Megan's lucky she was pregnant.
Right?
Just saying.
Can you imagine the stink eye from the Queen?
Mm-hmm.
They were talking. Hopefully, some of the royal family members will hopefully end.
Yeah, hopefully this, you know, honestly, like, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Like, even in my own family, when Mom died, like, that kind of, and this is going to sound really weird, but like, it brought the family a lot closer together.
And it.
To a point, like, I'm not going to say who, but like, somebody's back in our lives that was out of our lives for years. Like,
Kind of sad.
it's sad it takes
Like
that,
Yeah.
but
A lot of people.
like it happened before mom died. Like when mom was really sick, like things were just like, hey, let's just move on, you know, let it be, water under the bridge kind of thing. And to me, it's awesome. It sucks that it took, you know, mom being sick and dying, but at the same time, like, it's better this way, you know.
Yeah.
The mending of the bridge or whatever, you know, that part's better. So yeah, it sucks that it takes that, but yeah,
At least now the family's better than. What
at least a
was
little bit. I
before.
mean, there's still a lot of drama, don't get me wrong.
Well, yeah, that's always gonna be drama in every family.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, shout out to Phil. He's watching. He might be lurking right now. Maybe he's on his phone or something, but he is there.
He popped into my chat this morning.
Okay. I called him out. I'm calling out the lurkers. I know I'm not
Oh
supposed
yeah, I see you.
to. You're not supposed to call out the lurkers. That's the #1 stream tip. Don't call out lurkers. But hi, Phil.
Hi, Phil.
I know he doesn't type in chat, so it's good.
Hope you get entered again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Queen has a cool Bentley. Did you see what was that, a Range Rover? The hearse car?
The truck.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
Phil.
that's a
There's
Range
Phil.
Custom Range Rover.
Yeah, that thing was sick.
Rover.
Phil, our thoughts and prayers are with you, buddy.
Again, you make it sound so much worse, Matt. Yo, Llama, what's going on? How's it going today? Sean, what's up? For that custom Range Rover.
Yeah, I want one.
What? How many
No,
how many
not the
caskets
hearse.
are you moving around?
Not the hearse. Take the hearse part off. Just put
That's
a bed
Phil's.
on it.
No, that's not Phil's ninth comment, is it? Hang on.
Well, yeah,
That's-
he only had like single digits, didn't he?
That's Phil's 26th comment. 26. So, not bad. Not bad. I'm trying to get his numbers up, so I call him out, you know? Why can't you call it lurkers, Leonard? Because it's just not polite. Not supposed to. Nick, what's going on? Because, you know, if somebody wants, like, me to say hi to him, they'll just say hi in chat. You know, I shouldn't look at my chat and go, hey, Twitch guy, is, you know, his account's there, but is he actually there? I don't know. You know? Hi, Trent.
I came out of the shadows.
You were talking before, during the countdown, or not countdown, but during the check 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, that's why you just, it's not polite. That's all. Yes, the green pickup. That was Phillips. I know he like he had like he was involved in making that into like basically a hearse. Let's be real. Pretty cool.
Love the olive drab.
It
Yeah.
seems like they somehow converted the old truck to put his casket on top.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good to see Will and Harry like actually talking afterwards, Sean. Which, I mean, the whole thing was supposed to be like unity. That's what they wanted for the day, so you know. Yeah.
Well, and hopefully they do relationship.
I mean, at the end of the day,
It's them.
it's them, it's their family, and you know what? I'm just gonna get an auger wagon full of lime.
But you know, I still kind of got the feeling that even if Megan wasn't pregnant, she would not make the 30 list.
Right?
Huh?
Well, but we still don't know who
Oh,
she's
no.
talking about, though. That's the other thing.
Are you talking about the
Like the
30 list
there was only-
and the 15?
15. What's the
I only was
15?
aware of the 30.
Yeah, the 15 is after the funeral.
Oh, did they have like a meal?
Yeah, because on MSNBC they're talking like the 30 is like the funeral, and then
Oh.
after you have to like cut 15 people to say bye bye, and
Wow.
So I
apparently
wonder
that's
if they
what it
eat
is
fried
there.
chicken too. I'm kind of curious.
Wait.
And that's fertilizer.
Oh, it is fertilizer. You're right. Dang it.
Got
Matt-
that on a delay.
Matt, you're making me think back to... Oh, I can't unload this either. It's going to just pile it somewhere, isn't it?
Take the Zerion.
No, I don't want that much lime, bro. That's too much lime. Tom, you need... No, you're not in the cedar.
Put it back in the spreader.
Put it in the spreader.
Okay, if you put it in the spreader, you can take it out and put it as pallets.
Oh, that's true. Or I could just spread 6%. That probably is probably what I'll do.
Now, after every funeral we have down here in the Deep South,
Yeah, fried
we
chicken.
have a reception, and it's always fried chicken, mac and cheese, and some type of unidentifiable potato salad, or you know, something like that.
I'm fine with like mac and cheese and fried chicken.
Comfort food, yeah. Nah, we actually, like, after bombs, we went to an Italian restaurant in town here. So we had like St. Louis style pizza and little sandwiches. What else did we even have? I don't even know. That was a blur. Yeah, that whole day was a blur.
Like all I remember from when we had my grandfather's funeral is everybody came back to the house that I'm basically staying at now. I went out to the tractor, took a nap.
They set follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to the flock. How's it going?
Well, and I also didn't want to be around people, so I just
I get it.
went into the tractor and
Trust me, I totally
put
understand.
feet up, and I think I even watched YouTube.
And my grandma's funeral. So my grandpa on my mom's side, my grandpa was part owners. Him and another guy, they owned together a couple grocery stores back in the day in the St. Louis area. And of course, I pulled to the wrong side of the spreader. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? One of his old grocery stores is still there. The building's still there. And it is now a banquet center. So after Grandma's funeral, we had the reception at the banquet center that used to be my grandpa's grocery store. And so it was kind of cool in a way, like, you know, it was kind of neat. And I don't really remember what we ate there either. That was kind of a blur too, but
yeah,
we thought that was kind of a cool, like, tie-in place, you know.
I don't even remember what we ate.
Yeah, I don't. Sounds like we need to eat fried chicken and mac and cheese, you know?
Mm-hmm. We used to have that at every family reunion, but then we quit having family reunions, so the only time we get together is funerals. So
Yeah.
now
Family reunions are so much fun. Aren't they?
Mhm.
Well, yeah. I had one on my stepdad, so.
Ours usually ends in a fist fight or, yeah, no.
That's how you know you're doing it
That might be
right.
why we don't do them anymore.
What's
Pretty
up? How's it
violent down
going?
there in the south.
That's funny. And in a fist fight, huh?
But yeah, family reunions used to be KFC boxes and buckets as far as the eye could see, mac and cheese, and same thing, some type of unidentifiable potato salad.
That's great.
Like one of those dishes you look at and you're like, what's in it?
This,
I don't know what that is, but let's go.
You can identify it. It's got all the colors though.
Did you eat it?
So, no, never.
Oh, you would never eat it. Okay.
Mm-mm. No.
but yeah, because it's
I stuck to the mac and cheese and the KFC.
Yeah, probably a good idea. We actually had my oldest brother, you know, he's real big into genealogy, so he has hosted, I think, 2 family reunions now for different, one of them's the name that we're like associated with, you know, not gonna say the last name, and then the other one is my last name, and that was pretty cool because we actually had a guy from California come in for the reunion for my last name. And then a couple came up from Florida. And like, these are people that we've never met, you know? And then we have a bunch of family in Nebraska, and same thing there. We've hardly met any of them. I mean, it's distant family, but still same last name kind of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like way back in the day, our first immigrant had 2 sons. One of them stayed in town. The other one went to Nebraska and had a family. And obviously the one stayed here had a family. And so like that's the tie-in. So it's pretty far back, but it's cool that like some of them came down for the reunion. It was really neat. This guy named Bill, he was my favorite that came down. He was super cool.
Bill and Bob.
Bill. Good old Bill. Good guy. I think he was a food inspector, and like I was part of the people handling the food, like a health inspector. And then he like kept kind of commenting and looking at us, and we're just like, "Hey man, we don't do this professionally." Pretty funny. Tom, do you have a hired worker going, Tom?
Maybe have a courseplay person going, yes.
Oh, you have courseplay. The Lightning, what's going on, dude? How you doing, man? Tom, it's okay because of that, all right?
Hey, Race, how's it going?
I say that for Leonard, so I'll say it for you today, okay? Okay, because of the scoreboard. Y'all ready to go play Automation Empire?
No, it's not courseplay. It's Phil's spirit.
Oh, it's the wait. Yep.
Oh, I'm ready to play ATS.
I can't talk. You know, Trent, by Monday I'll have my monitors and start building the setup.
Better hurry, because the end of the month.
I
around
know.
the corner.
Trust me. I know. I should have them by Monday.
Kicking around the corner.
I know. Yeah.
I have my in-game Peterbilt ready.
Nice.
Can't use a modded.
Yeah. Megan sent a handwritten letter to the funeral. I heard there were flowers that were going to be laid from them too. This is
So her
awkward.
assistant sent the letter.
I mean, she did it. She seems like an okay lad. Not a lad. Lady. I don't know. You can say what you want about her, I guess. I don't know.
Meanwhile, the queen was seen blowing her nose on some type of unidentified paper.
Was she? Oh. I was like, wait.
I didn't even pay attention to that, or I didn't even notice it.
Alright, so chat, I messed up and have fertilizer in here. I don't want to put it back into boxes because we're not going to use it anyway. So I'm just going to sit here and spread 9% fertilizer, okay?
Have fun.
I know it looks weird, but hey, it'll work.
That spot's gonna be really good.
I did watch the funeral, yes. Yes, big history guy over here. Whenever there's like a historical moment, I like to watch.
Alright.
Well, and it's kind of fascinating to watch it.
Let's plant canola this time. Or no, sorry, let's do soybeans this time. My mission for today is buy fields. Because we've paid back the loan. So
So are you
Bill-
doing okay, John?
Bill would be so proud, you know. Too bad he's RIP'd today.
Do you have to second vert that?
No, I'm just trying to empty my spreader, Matt.
Okay. I was gonna say I thought the planner or the leader did.
Yeah, I'm just trying to empty the spreader. Cause yeah. Right, Sean? Yeah. Yeah, fair play. No, we paid back the loan. Sarge and I have been working our butts off on the map. We paid back the loan, all of it. So.
Starlink, so I can come.
Win link.
Oh yeah, WinLink.
Win link. Or something like that. Alright, so I like turned on my notifications for YouTube, and man, I get a lot of notifications for YouTube now. I wanted them for one channel very specifically, but I just get everything now. It's crazy. Leonard, what's going on? Barney, how's it going?
Going.
Alright. Did you see the Rolls Royce? Or the, not Rolls Royce. I keep saying the Rolls Royce. It's the, what was the one?
Range.
The Range Rover. Did you see the Range Rover? By the way, the cab on that thing looked.
better like.
That thing is tiny.
You went to bed at what?
I went to bed at 5. I was not.
Oh. Too much, what's it called? Satisfactory?
That's absolutely not what I was doing.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Wait, satisfactory?
Don't make me check your hours on Steam.
I just said that's what it was.
Okay. It's like I figured.
Leonard's playing Satisfactory.
Yeah.
No, I just bought the game, Tom.
Like just now. Like right now. This second, right?
Yes, another one has come to the dark side.
Whoa. Hello. Alright. Don't mind me, chat. I know this looks weird, but like I know it looks weird what I'm doing, but I'm trying to empty the spreader. I got the wrong thing in it.
Stronger.
I would assume here soon
John.
it would just like start filling with lime, right? Like
It should once you get down to a certain
like
level.
1%.
Hopefully.
Hey, John, you know that game Automation Empire you play?
Yeah, I do.
Well,
You wanna go play
Satisfactory
it?
is a 3D version of Automation Empire.
I've heard.
I
Let me
think you would like it.
let the shiny. There we go. Let the shiny of Automation Empire wear off first, and then I might give it a try. And
There's no might.
but am I playing Automation Empire again? I don't know. I don't know.
Let's do it. Let's wear off the shininess.
Possibly Monday? Maybe two. I don't know. Because I don't really have, like... What's up, Sarge?
Oh, not much. How are you doing today?
I am great. I want a
How much
custom...
sleep did you get last night?
I want a custom Rolls Royce. That's all I can say. Not a Rolls Royce. Dang it. That thing would be handy at the farm, you know? Like a little truck. Range Rover. The cab looked really tiny, though. That guy was like, he was like shoehorned in
Both
that
of
thing.
them.
Looked like something from MASH.
Yeah, it really did. It really did. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going?
Well, and there's two guys in there too.
Yeah. And the steering wheel's on the wrong side, too. But I don't know about Automation Empire. When's the next time I'll stream that? Maybe Monday. We don't really have like a multiplayer game for Monday night, so I mean, we can always farm. But I'm thinking, I don't know. Maybe we'll do it Monday night. I'm always down to play that game, so.
Yeah, when aren't you?
I actually was going to jump on. I'll probably work on that tomorrow night. Jump on my first map and get it up to the 45,000. Try to get rid of my trucks and try to convert.
So, is the way to get the 45,000 achievement, you have to put it on challenge mode, right?
Yeah, so to get any of the achievements, you have to put it on that other mode. But all that other mode does is it doesn't give you like the starting trucks and like the starting little bit. It just starts you with a blank map.
I saw that.
So it's just probably going to make early game even slower.
I mean, good.
Yeah, the initial grind ends up being
Longer.
money. It's a big concern.
Yeah. Halo is going to be next Thursday. Yeah, we are going to play Halo next Thursday night unless something comes up. But
I got mine downloaded.
we should be good. Hopefully your internet holds up there, Trent. Right?
Partially of the inner
Right?
precious.
Why not just stream what? Me working on my other map? I can't stream every day, my guy. I mean, I could, but I have to have time to upload. I upload everything to the second YouTube channel as far as streams go. So Sunday nights, I'm usually uploading like this stream. So yeah. Just do it Monday. Well, my first map is kind of like my map. It's my testy map, you know? I have shown it on stream, but it's more of like my map. So.
Time you log in, you get to see mine carts fall from the sky.
Oh, dude. Log into that map is rough. It's bad. It's like 10 minutes of just one frame. Like, it's terrible. So I probably will play that first map again, but I'll do it on the challenge mode so I get achievements because I kind of want the achievements in that game. I think I might go for achievement hunting that game. Oh, no. The current one, I definitely want to, like, do that on stream. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
isn't that like your stream map technically?
The current one? Like the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah, the
stream map.
second.
Yeah. It's kind of like Farm Sim if I had, like, a, you know, a map that I
Single
play
player.
on, you know? Which I don't. I mean, I have the Millennial map, but that's for YouTube, so. Yeah, no, the first one I did, the desert map. That's my, like, learn how to play the game map. And then the other one's like the stream. So we'll just go ahead and pencil it in for Monday. We'll just play it Monday night. We'll do it live. The green map, not the deserty one. So yeah.
Hey, cheat for Halo.
What about what?
I launched Halo. It asked me if I want to launch the regular one or the one with I cheat.
Oh, kind of weird. I don't know. I need to check mine
opted
again.
For,
Probably the
well,
regular.
apparently mine wasn't finished downloading the
Oh,
site.
you may not get. I mean, it depends on you downloading like all the games.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Godspeed.
I'm right now I'm 13.49 gigabytes out of 8.
Out of how many?
20.
Oh, yeah, you should get that done between now and then, right? Maybe. Win Starlink?
What are you downloading?
Halo?
One of the Halo games.
Playing it Thursday. It's gonna be fun.
I might just keep it on the main screen here and not play the game.
Yeah. And actually,
Intro.
maybe tomorrow night or tomorrow, maybe Monday during the day. I MLB The Show's out. The Jackie Robinson edition or whatever. It's out. And I need to see if I like that because, you know, we could stream that too sometime. I hooked up my Xbox to this monitor yesterday. That was fun.
You hooked up what?
My Xbox.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. Did I hear you right? Xbox?
You know that Microsoft paperweight?
Oh, okay. Now I understand. Microsoft
that thing.
Paperweight.
You know that
Okay.
heat generator that Microsoft sells that you can plug into your TV?
Yeah, I got one sitting against the dresser.
That heats your room up real good? Yeah, that thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't understand you there for a second.
I watched somebody that claimed they cooked a waffle on top of a Xbox.
Wow.
Pretty good.
There's no way.
No, he didn't. But he like, yeah, just throw it on top of your Xbox. Load up Verdansk and you're good to go. And then he like, there was a cut in the video and it comes back and it's like real cooked, real nice. Like, that's awesome.
My Xbox doesn't put out half the heat my computer does.
Because it doesn't have
Yeah.
half the power that your PC does.
I mean, true.
Back in the day of 360s, you know, they were furnaces, okay, you know?
Oh
I'm-
yeah, yeah.
Oh, the red ring of death.
Yeah, over like the Christmas time of year, because we like made a lot of cookies and put them in a freezer. My brother would go to the freezer, get a couple cookies out, put them on a little plate, and put them behind his Xbox. And so like he'd play a couple games of Call of Duty or whatever back in the day, and then he'd like have like warm cookies. Like that's 5-head, bro. I think that was his it had to be. That was probably 360 days. Because that was like right after I moved out of that room. He had quite the setup going in that room for a while. So he was the first one in the family to have 2 monitors. They were both CRTs. It took up quite a bit of room. Is that even healthy? It's just a warm air. That's all. It's just warm air. I mean, what else is Microsoft pumping through their consoles? You know, I don't know. The air. I'm assuming. And welcome in, guys. How y'all doing today? Welcome to the farm. Yeah, and then you had like the cooler you could put on the back of the 360 or eventually on the top of the 360. Like the USB fan. I ran all the, like, I had a bunch of those things over the years.
Had one
The
of
worst
those.
part is when you got the red ring of death.
You know, I never
think
got
that
one of
just
those.
Tells you, yeah, I never got one of those, Tom. I think they're just telling you, you played too long.
A little dust, yeah. Let's see. It's supposed to
It
ring.
was just telling you played too long.
I mean, you melted the
You-
solder on the motherboard is what was happening there, but you know.
Yeah, the two I had to send to Microsoft to get fixed says otherwise.
Yeah. See, I never had the white 360s. I got mine when the Elite came out.
Black ones.
Yeah, and I ran my Elite until I guess it did crap out or something, because I remember getting like an S, and I still have the S.
I say,
Can't tell you the last time I had it like turn that on.
my password.
So
Apparently, I forgot my Microsoft password.
shocker. 123 banana. There you go. That's my password. Wait. Not my password, Chad. Don't worry. Mine's 1234 banana. Okay.
You know
Wait,
what's crazy?
Up.
I have
They make
bad
apps
internet.
that you can store your passwords in that eliminates forgetting passwords.
But yeah, I have.
You know, they also make like a notepad,
updated.
a notepad on your phone letter, and you can just type them in there too.
That's also true.
Here, wait,
I mean,
That's what I do.
But
when
does your Notes app have a browser add-on that automatically fills it in for you?
no, I was about to turn this note like to the camera and be like, see.
yes,
see.
every single password.
Let's see. You would have seen the Puma Plow Gmail. You would see my Xbox. The Puma Plow Answers Gmail, which is like the bot stuff. You would see the Puma Plow bot log into Twitch. Oh God! Oh, that one would be the worst one. My PayPal's on there.
Well, we still wouldn't be able to get in because you have two-factor authentication.
I do have two-factor on everything, so. But still, that would have been really bad. Oh man. Hey Tom, your guys done?
Yeah, I see that.
What was I gonna check on my phone? Radar? It's supposed to rain today.
He's even folding up the equipment
Mhm.
for me.
50% chance of rain today, 30% tomorrow. Okay.
We're supposed to get snow like Wednesday.
Are you really? Wow.
Yep.
That's wicked.
Hey, we're supposed to get rain tonight or today. I got a 20% right now.
Wednesday, it's gonna be 55 here with a low of 38 later.
I don't want to hear the 50s.
I may have to,
70s.
if I get an alert today from the old Amazon, I will have to jump up and go get something. Is that
3090 coming in today, huh?
Yeah, 3090. Yeah. No. The impact gun for Dad. But like he gets off in like 20 minutes. So like
Oh,
I don't want him
okay,
to
you
see
might
it.
wanna-
I'd rather not have him see it. I mean, if he sees it, he sees it, whatever. But like I'd rather not.
Is Casey home?
Casey home? I would assume. He's probably sleeping right now. Why?
Well, I was just saying, like, if your dad showed up,
Oh,
you
like-
just say it's his.
Oh. No, Casey doesn't run DeWalt.
See,
he
that's
has
what you should
crash
have done. You should have just delivered it to Casey's house.
That's a great idea. That's a 5-head idea. I should have waited till like Sunday night or even tonight and ordered it, because then it would have come like Monday. Any worse Monday. So, except for it says it'll be here by 10 p.m. So, yeah. Thanks, Amazon. But it'll get here when it gets here. If he sees it, it's not a big deal. I'm probably going to give it to him anyway, even though his birthday's like not for a little bit yet. I just want to use the tool. Like, I'm excited, you know? So.
Kind of, you bought. It's one of those things where you buy something for somebody else.
Yeah, but I'm all excited
like
to
your
use
father,
it too.
but you're gonna use it all the time. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah. Like, I bought the DeWalt flashlight back in the spring. He kind of turned his nose to it, and then He used it once, and he is all about it.
Kind of like the side by side.
I mean, that was his thing, not mine. So.
Well, yeah. It's...
My aunt really likes going on rides. We went all the. We almost went to the train tracks the other night. My aunt and I.
When did you guys get a side by side?
Oh, like a month ago. Or more.
You'd know if you'd watch a stream once in a while, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Shots. Yeah. He actually it's in the on the farm, the last on the farm. It's in the background. But
I haven't watched the last on the farm yet.
All right. You missed the dad cam. My dad, by the way, I finally asked him about that, if he had watched the on the farm. And he goes, yeah. And I said, what'd you think of the dad cam thing? He goes, all right. Come on, Pops, it was funny. Gosh. Made me laugh quite a bit.
Oh, speaking of YouTube, did you see Ron's video?
The one yesterday with the semi.
Yeah, with the Pete.
Yeah, man. Without spoilers, but.
Went for a ride.
That had to be quite a ride, yeah. That's one of those you just really hope you got seatbelt on, and yeah. That had to not be fun. I guess that truck is very well trashed, probably.
It doesn't look too bad other than the here.
Other than like everything on the front end, yeah.
Yeah, everything on the front end is like gone.
God.
I don't know how old the frame is.
Yeah.
It's any salvageable, like
I have no
put
idea.
a new steer or what. I guess it's probably scrap.
Probably. Look at Matt doing 2 missions down there, 18, 19. Getting it done. I'm gonna need more lime, darn it. Oh well.
I only watched Mike's video.
Oh, clean up combine?
With it, the new tractor.
Oh, did they get another tractor? I didn't watch that one. I thought that was one of theirs they were messing with.
Apparently, you know how he got that John Deere for him to go up north,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that's what this tractor is for.
Oh.
So I guess he's gonna buy maybe a Borgo.
Wow.
Maybe keep that up there too.
Gotcha. That's kind of cool. Oh.
I'm guessing just probably truck the grain.
His wife's family like lets him store a little bit of grain up there.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty soon, once he gets that drill, all he's missing is auger wagon, and he's basically got his own little setup up there.
True. True. Okay.
Speaking of Argonauts, does he have the 2596 or does he just have the 20?
I have no idea what they run. I know they have a microwave in the one combine. But all I can tell you, that's in his wife's combine.
Well, I think I remember last year they bought one of them.
I don't know.
Or one of the series, but I don't know which one.
I'm not sure. Not sure.
I'm glad I don't have to pay their fuel bill.
But Tom, anything that's been limed is ready to go, but like don't course play because you know he'll want to go around the field probably.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, can't really course play that one because it's 4 different fields.
If you want to go get me more lime while you're waiting, I would be all about that.
I don't know if I can handle that.
What did Larson Farms do to the cedar? Didn't understand it.
I mean, you know,
What? No,
You
Larson.
just put updated parts on it,
Yeah.
basically.
I'll
Made
say
it a high-speed
Larson.
planner.
What did they really do this year, though? They
Didn't
put different
they put
closing wheels
road
on.
Cleaners? Well,
Oh yeah, they put Yetter road cleaners on. Yeah, that's
And
what
then
they
they-
did on both their planners. They put road cleaners. So the road cleaners are meant to kick out like any rocks or corn stalks from the previous year, or even like big clods
Trash.
of dirt, just trash in the field. They kind of just they're supposed to ride right above the ground and just clean a little groove basically, so the row unit
And,
can
like,
can do its job correctly. That's
on
what
half
Larson's
of the
did this year.
planner, The high speed closing.
Yeah, and then they did those
Yes.
other closing wheel things on half the planner. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see come fall, like, if there is a direct comparison. Those things must be pretty spendy.
Oh yeah,
For them.
I think Millennial said. Well, granted, he redid like
Oh,
a
no,
complete planner. but-
Millennial did a totally different things on his.
Well, yeah.
Totally different.
Like that
Millennial
whole
made his
thing
high
is-
speed. Larson's did that last year. Millennial replaced the
Yeah,
whole
they-
row unit with a new John Deere one. Millennials, or Larson's, they
Larson's
went
just-
egg leader. Or I think they did, right? Wasn't that all egg leader stuff last year?
that was
I don't think it was.
Brian that did Ag Leader.
Well, Brian did egg leader. I don't remember.
Larson, they got John Deere mechanics coming a lot of the time like Millennial.
I think they work on more stuff than Millennial does.
Oh yeah, they definitely do work on more of their stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, they got the big Swede, but
True, but she's basically a mechanic, so. Yeah, but no, Larson's, they put those row cleaners on their planners this year. Apparently they haven't run them
But
since like Chet was a kid. But they decided to go with them.
yeah, interesting to see how that
Is it-
RX does on that.
Is it cheaper to buy the pieces or buy a new seater? It's cheaper to buy the pieces.
Yeah, by
Yeah, it's cheaper to buy the pieces. Plus, you know, the planner, like in Millennial's case, it's their planner. They've had it for however many years. They know
he said.
they know the maintenance that's been done to it, because you wouldn't want to go out and buy a brand new one. You'd buy something used.
Yeah, so that's what he was saying too.
Yeah.
Is a whole lot cheaper than
Yeah.
his planner.
I would
but,
imagine though, having guys from John Deere come out for, what was it, 3 days? That had to be not cheap. But you notice they were filming a video too. The John Deere guys were.
Oh yeah,
So maybe they have some
They
kind of deal
probably-
there.
had him
Yeah.
back.
Thanks, Tom.
Mm-hmm. I really didn't know if I could handle getting lime, but
All right, cool.
apparently I could.
All right, that's good. Add it to the resume.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it's definitely cheaper to like rebuild a planner than buy a new one. Yeah. Oh, it was kind of crazy. They had like all those new lines they added, and they're just like welded on top of the beams. It's just like, yeah, we're not running them through the arms. We're just going on top. It's just easier. Yeah. I
Did
could
you
see-
see in the video that I guess one of the welds broke?
Yeah, Jim. What broke on Jim, and Jim did not believe him. It's kind of funny. It happens though. But you got to remember, that tractor's new this year too for the Millennial. So like,
Oh, that 8T.
well, it's 2 tractors now this year actually.
Yeah, the 8T and the
Yeah.
9R.
Plus the which they're both used, and the same thing with the combine. It's used. So
Oh,
You-
new to them.
you might as well let somebody else, put the first scratch or 2 on it and take the price down a whole lot, and then buy like good used equipment. It just makes more sense that way. I know the guys that farm or bought my farm or my grandpa's farm. They buy leased tractors that have been leased and have 6,000-8,000 hours, whatever, something like that. Those are the tractors they buy. They've got
Yeah,
3 of them now.
Actually, yeah, like you said, it'd be cheaper.
Yeah. The only
Oh,
thing is
cheaper
like
than buying a
when Larson's got
used.
theirs and like not a grease fitting had been touched on the thing, it's like, oh, that kind of sucks. But hopefully it's all new enough where it didn't really matter too much, you know, like long term.
I still don't get how that guy didn't touch a greaser.
Because you're leasing the tractor, who cares? Not part of the lease agreement that you have to maintain it, I guess.
Most of the
Could
time,
be.
that's the dealership's responsibility because the dealership still owns it.
Yeah, somebody dropped the ball on that one for sure. Like the oil in those hubs had never been changed. Man. But I mean, Larson's, they maintain equipment. They're really, it seems like they're really good about maintaining
They got a
equipment.
notebook and everything.
Duggo was cleaning his garage floor today on Instagram. It was really dirty.
Cleans that like every day.
Well, like he was in there with a pressure washer and it looked like chocolate pudding because, like, you know, when they drive the cars in there and they drip over the winter. So he was cleaning all that up and it looked a lot cleaner, that's for sure. That's a nice garage he has too.
Yeah, 3-car garage, closed, heated.
Yep. Very, very nice garage.
I could park in the garage if we didn't stuff.
What? Okay.
I
That's
got a
some-
lot of stuff in the garage.
Oh, dude, I hear you. Trust me.
Oh, not mine.
I hear you. Trust me. Where do they get the money from? There's not lots of money in farming. So there is money in farming.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in farming.
If you're one of the big guys. The big guys, it's all about volume. You know, somebody farming 1,000 acres. Okay, you still have the planter, you still have the tractors, you still have the combine. But if you're farming 2,000 acres, you're still paying for the tractor, the combine. You're still paying basically, I mean, you're putting more hours on your equipment, obviously. So you're going to have higher maintenance bills and you're going to have to replace equipment more often. But you still have to have all of the same stuff. You just put more hours in. I mean, when they start planting, Chet will be in that planter, you know, planting beans for like weeks. Or maybe it won't be Chet this year, but, you know, they'll be planting literally for weeks. And it's like all day, every day they plant, because they farm a ton of acres. You know, look at the Welker boys, you know, growing their poverty grass out there. They're planting 10,000 acres this year. And they're only harvesting it with 2 combines. That's a lot for a combine. Now, granted, the yield's really low out there, so it's like, it's not a lot of material per se through a combine, but that's still a lot. It's a lot of hours.
Well, and like Mike Mitchell.
Or Mike, yeah, they farm like 40,000 acres or something stupid. There's money in farming if you're one of the big guys that's really hitting the volume.
Acres.
Yeah.
That, and that's actually what takes up most of your capital is your equipment.
Sure. Yeah.
Not like it's all pure profit because you got to turn around and put it back in.
Exactly. So, I mean, the farmers, you know, they're spending a lot of money on equipment, but that's what makes them their money. You know?
You got maintenance costs, and then
Yeah.
gets paid for your LP and everything.
And, you know, this year, like, and a lot of the big guys didn't really take advantage of this because they already had their stuff sold on contract, but, like, prices have been through the roof this year. So some of your, like, smaller guys, like, say my dad's cousin, he probably made out like a bandit because he doesn't contract his corn. He just like, oh, hey, let's sell it today. So, you know, corn was worth, you know, a fair bit there for a while. I guess it still is. I don't know. But, it may look like, you know, oh, they're just sitting on fat stacks when really
You're not really.
they're probably not, but they are, but they're not, you know? Like
But you
the
also
farm,
have
like the farm is worth a
Their
lot. Their
money.
bank account may not have a lot in it, you know? That makes
Well,
sense?
It's kind of not talking like big repairs. Let's just say I have enough equipment to where I just normal change oils and all grease,
Yeah,
all that stuff. For all the equipment, I just spent $10,000, $20,000 in seed.
Sure.
Another 20,000 in fertilizer. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
up to 50 grand.
Yeah.
Right there. So yeah, I just sent a whole bunch of trucks to sell grain and all that. I got a check for $60,000. I only have $10,000 profit.
Exactly. Yeah, profit. I mean, I don't know. There is money in farming though.
And like for this delivery month, corn bucks.
You know, Zach likes to make the joke about, oh, poor farmer, and they're driving their new $70,000 truck. You know.
Here's
Well,
the
yeah,
difference between a farmer that runs 1,000 acres and a farmer that runs 2,000 acres. And this is just straightly, they're planting it all in corn and they're getting an average of 180 bushel an acre, which is great. That's what you hope for.
180?
Depending on where you're at, yeah.
That's kind of low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around here,
we're talking
180 is pretty good.
We're talking 300 here nowadays.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
let's say it's a bad year.
Yeah.
It's a bad year.
Yeah.
A person who runs 1,000 acres is going to be at selling it at $3.50 a bushel, which is average for a normal year. You're getting 630,000 per out of 180,000 bushels of corn. Now a different farmer who's selling the same at the same price, but is running 2,000 acres, is selling 360,000, and he's making 1.2 million.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, you're gonna be down to maybe 50 grand.
Yeah, so your input costs are so high these days. All your different chemicals and seeds and treatments, and I mean your inputs are just through the roof. And they're asset rich, cash poor. I would agree with that, honestly.
oh yeah.
But you gotta have,
You're
you know,
worth a ton.
yeah, like now that like these guys that are upgrading all their planters to plant at 10 miles an hour, to me that's a no-brainer. It's worth it because
To a degree.
planting is such a sport
Crucial
around here
time
these days.
period.
Like your window's getting smaller and smaller, it seems like. And so that when they hit the ground, I mean, they go hard. Because it's all about getting that seed in the ground, and you want it to all come up at the same time. And you want to, you know, if you get a wet spell, you might not be able to plant for like 6 weeks or whatever. That's just going to mess everything up.
I think last year there was 1 week where there was a good window for planting.
Yeah.
And basically everybody had their stuff done within that week.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, argument like you said, John, you be made for, you know, hey, get out there, get it, and you know. However quickly I can push this.
Yeah.
Go after it. But I am still one that will argue no.
No.
I will back it down. I would rather run slower or consistency.
True. Yeah.
Because any, and it gets into getting into, you know, a lot of the details, depth, emergence, all of that stuff. If I can run that planner to where it stays more stable over the run, I have better consistency starting out.
True.
Where, you know, you hit a little rock that'll cause the arm to bounce. That inflection that could affect the next seed or two. If I'm doing 3.5 miles an hour, I might affect 1 or 2 seeds.
Yeah.
I'm doing 10 miles an hour. I just now have a longer run that my emergence just that run.
True. The other argument, I guess, is like planners have gotten a lot better over the years, you know, with hydraulic downforce and all that other fancy stuff that, I mean, it's a ton of money. Let's be real. Millennial spent, I can't imagine what he spent to do what he did to his planner. All new row units.
It gets expensive.
Like, it had to be outrageous. But
20,000 or more.
their window up there seems to be so short because they got that black sticky stuff, and like if it gets even a little wet, you're done for days. So
we just bought 6 corn meters for our John Deere 7000 planter we're fixing up, and that was $1,000.
yeah, and that's not even like high speed or precision, right?
No, that's
I bet
just
you
regular corn.
Millennials
leaves.
spent minimum 10 grand to row unit.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can see that. That wouldn't shock me at all, to be honest. But for, like I said, with our sticky stuff up there, like it even thinks about raining. It's too wet for a week up there, you know, and so
But
it makes sense.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
like,
in a lot of clay.
Now they get that black sticky stuff. That real thick, sticky muck. I think there's clay underneath it, but it's that like muck on
Yeah.
top. And they just like they had that one field. What was that last year? It never dried out. Like it just never dried out all year, and it laid fallow all year because it never dried out. Like that wouldn't happen around here, you know. We got pretty sandy soil here, so.
Well, they
You think that
shortened
wouldn't
up
happen
one of
around
their
you?
field.
What, a field lay fallow all year? No, that wouldn't
No,
happen.
I'm saying you wouldn't have trouble something drying out. Come down here to the desert.
You can't get the planter in the ground, probably. Do you have to water so that you can plant? Is that a thing?
I mean, we don't use like we pre-water, but it's not like for ease of planting. It's so that there's already moisture in the ground.
I gotcha. Yeah, because of course, anytime you do anything with the soil, you're losing moisture.
Mm-hmm.
You know, run that planter across there, you lose moisture. So the only in fairness, it did happen in 2019, but we also had a flood, so it did stay a little too wet here for a while.
Yeah.
But not every. I mean, like the guys that bought the farm, they would go out and plant soybeans, and then they would wait a couple days, and they'd go plant more soybeans in the same field. They would just keep planting passes as it would dry up. And I mean, they made out like bandits planting soybeans on a bunch of that ground because they already had the seed. It was the seed from earlier in the year, and they just never got to plant it because, you know, the flood came. So
Right.
they're like, hey, why not? And then they, like I said, they made out like bandits on it. Good for them. And some other people just like took their little bit of insurance money and moved on. Yeah, no, to me, a high-speed planter, especially if you're in that condition up, say, like Millennial or Larson, especially Larson, my God, they have so much ground to cover, too. That's the other thing. I mean, he'll plant for like 10 days straight, which doesn't seem like a lot, but he's hitting like 400 acres a day. Like, that's a lot of acres.
To me, the high-speed planters make sense on flat ground. But where I live around here, where it's hilly,
Yeah.
it makes no sense.
Well, and take like, say, one lonely farmer with all his little tiny 4-acre patches. High-speed planter doesn't make any sense. By the time you get it wound up, you got to slow down for the other end, you know. But like Millennials, or not Millennial, but like Larson's, they're running like sections, you know. They got some big fields up there.
And you know, and that's the other thing that is, and I'm not saying that it's a bad idea.
Yeah. Depends on your conditions a lot.
Depends on condition. And I'm also one. Time's not the only commodity that I'm trying to balance out.
True.
I look at, okay, if I have to push and sacrifice quality elsewhere, is it really worth it?
Yeah, true.
Am I maximizing my ground now?
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, great, I got everything done, but I sacrificed something small. Like with corn, which is a high yielder.
Yeah.
I sacrificed 3 bushels to an acre just because of how fast I was running. That adds up over the amount of ground that I just covered.
Sure.
Does it balance out to where would I have been smarter to and go a half a mile slower?
Yeah. The lightning, don't be sorry for starting this topic. I mean, it gives us something to talk about, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Not like anybody's
that's
getting
good.
mad about it or anything. Come on. We're chilling.
Well, plus we all have pretty good knowledge about it.
Mrs. Professor, it's going. Welcome in. Good morning. Afternoon. It's afternoon here. Yeah. Wait. Did you go? Coffee rubbed brisket? What? Never heard of that. Troy, you should put a remote camera on your brisket and go to the gym. How about that? How about that?
That way you can just stare at your juicy brisket while you're working out.
Exactly. Do both.
Yeah.
Yeah, do both.
It makes a whole lot of sense.
Sure. Yeah. Oh man, but definitely the man or Lightning. Don't be sorry about bringing it up because like it's a good topic. You know, it's fun to talk about. So
it's not a problem.
So instead of going high speed, the guys that bought my farm, they just have 2 planters now. So they're basically planting like one high speed planter.
Right.
So, you know, they get 2 of them cranked up out there and they're both 16 row and they can cover some ground. Now, somebody like Zach's, the Green family of Zach's, I think he's running 2 high speed planters nowadays. And you talk about covering some ground, but he also has ground across 3 counties. In Missouri, he has 2 counties in Missouri and 1 county in Illinois. Like he farms thousands of acres. So him and the other thing with him is he runs around the clock too. Once they start planting corn, unless they get rained out, they don't stop. Like they run.
I need fertilizer.
You got to think about like you Northerners too. Like rain's a thing. Like,
yeah,
planting season short's a thing.
Yeah,
you know, down here in the desert, I mean,
yeah,
the planting season's literally like, I mean, 3 or 4 months down here.
Yeah, no, it's like 3 or 4 weeks.
I've seen. I mean, we've had neighbors, you know, cutting corn in February before.
Oh my. That's the other thing too. Once people get harvesting around here, oh my goodness, look out. They don't stop.
Yeah, so we don't stop until either the crane elevator breaks down or they shut down for the night.
Yeah.
Like pretty soon here we'll be starting to bin it, so really we could run all night if we wanted.
Fair play, Troy. Fair play. Understand. Appreciate it, man. That's why everybody around here pretty well has their own home setup for grain.
And see, virtually nobody down here does.
Yeah. How far do you guys have to like haul grain?
10 miles.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's actually shorter than they haul it here. 'Cause all of it here goes to downtown St. Louis.
Yeah, and see, like, I mean, we're hauling into a town of like, you know, 1,000 people. Like,
Yeah.
not a city of a few million.
City of like 10,000 murders a year, you know?
Yeah.
Plants in part of your garden. Oh. February planting garden, huh? Frank, no, you're in your own world. It doesn't count. Oh. Wait, he has 1 high speed. Oh. 2,400 acres in 8 days, Zach's saying, with 1 high speed and 1 regular planter. Okay, I thought he had 2 high speeds by now, Zach. I've only seen like 1 of his planters this year. This is the only one I've actually seen. It was the high speed one. The other one was hiding or something that day. So 2,400 acres in 8 days. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, these guys, they go nuts around here. Like, once it's go time, it's go time. It's like they want to work really hard for like 3 days and then they're done.
Yeah, and my question to that, how big are the planters?
16 row. 16, 30-inch spacing.
All right, yes.
Yeah.
See, we still just use a single 12 row.
Really? But like you said, planting season's a lot longer down there.
Yeah, I mean, like, really, there's not a huge area to plant, really.
Like, there's planting season here, and then there's like my dad's cousin's planting season. There's 2 different planting seasons here, basically. Because he's like the last one to plant.
Like, when I was younger, like, April 15th was always, like, go day for my dad planting corn.
Okay.
And now, like, he doesn't even think about planting until at least May 15th.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, see, it seems like here, at least, the early corn is usually the better corn, too. So
Yeah, I mean, like cutting corn in February here is like obviously not the strat, but
yeah.
I mean, like if you're done planting before, you know, June 10th, probably like you're probably pretty safe as far as lateness.
That's crazy. That's kind of actually insane. Huh. Yeah, it's nuts around here though, man. They once they go, they go.
And you want to talk about input costs? Try having to water that stuff for
Oh god, yeah,
100 days.
They only have 200 acres in. That's it. Okay, they must not go like everybody else goes then. Because everybody else, man, they pitter patter. We were at the farm. We went down there Thursday night, and we were still down there at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I mean, it was dark, and the neighbor was filling up their cedar, and they were just gonna keep on pitter pattering. So, but they're one of those. They're kind of bigger, and they go nuts. Guys just go act like insane. It's crazy. Can't believe they only got 200 acres done. What are they doing? Get with it. And then nowadays they're starting to, everybody's, well, not everybody, but some of the guys are starting to plant soybeans before corn now. Are due like half your soybeans, plant corn, the other half your soybeans. Like they're experimenting, putting soybeans out earlier and earlier now around here. Which is interesting.
Honestly, soybeans are probably the better way to go, putting in the ground first.
Well,
because if something goes wrong, it's a cheaper bottom dollar.
Well, they have the really like awesome seed treatments these days too. And so like they'll take kind of some of that cold weather and stuff.
That's basically what goes on around here is soybean rolls in the ground first, and then they'll come and plant the corn.
Yeah. Gotcha, Tony. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, we noticed that that patch was planted the other day. We did see a little bit of corn up, but it's kind of hard to see because it's short and yellow. Because it's been kind of cool here again. So, but I'd tell you what though, you know, you could have two fields right across the road from each other, and this happens quite a bit. One side will be planted 10 days before the other side, and that 10-day earlier corn makes like way more bushels. Like it's crazy. The farmer that nobody likes got an RT for his, really interesting. And nobody likes him. But he goes hard too when he starts planting. Yeah. In my area, by the way, just awesome comment, love it there. In my area, it's mostly corn and soybeans with a little tiny bit of wheat. The guys that bought my grandpa's farm, they plant wheat, and they kind of have started the movement down there to bring some wheat back because it's real sandy soil, and wheat will grow on, I mean, you could put like wheat seed on concrete and I think it'll grow. Like wheat grows anywhere, at least around here. And so they started growing wheat, and they do fertilize it heavy, but they're getting like crazy yields on their wheat. Like they're at the point now, they're disappointed if they don't get like 120 bushels to the acre on wheat. Which, like the Welker boys, they get like 30 and they're jumping for joy. But they have terrible soil conditions out there and like no moisture. And we actually get rain here and better soil. It's still terrible, but it's better. And of course, that, like I said, they do fertilize it pretty heavy, but in the end, it works out, you know. And if you like hearing about farming, you're probably in the right place. We do talk about it quite a bit because pretty much all of us have either grown up around a farm, we're a farmer, are a farmer, you know, something related to it, you know? So. We don't measure stuff in tons here because we don't cut it for chaff, you know? So.
I mean, they like to eat everything they farm, so.
Oh, man. Okay. South Carolina. A lot of cotton in South Carolina, yeah. They grow some corn and wheat down there. Yeah, they grow all kinds of stuff down there. Yeah, one lonely farmer goes down there and bales a bunch of straw and corn fodder. Yeah. Yeah, it's the act. It's called variable rate. It's a thing. Yeah. We watch the stream every Saturday because we love hearing about farming. Awesome. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Have you checked out the YouTube series called On the Farm? That's a good one. If you haven't checked it out, it's on the main channel. Go check that out sometime. It's a good one. Eventually be able to get some land, do some small scale farming. Awesome. That's cool. Yeah, the new old planter. It's insane what they did to that thing, right? Yeah. You quit nursing and go to school for farming. A lot of the farmers, yeah, they'll like the younger generation, you know, they'll go get like, you know, an egg business or plant science or, you know, something like that. There's a lot of things that would kind of help you in the farming world, if that makes sense. But don't quit nursing. That's a yeah, like, you know, a good one to go into, a good field. Just throwing it out there.
See, you can make all of your money from nursing and then throw it into farming. And then
I mean, what, nurses work like what, 3 days? You got plenty of time.
You make.
There's a saying around here
good
that
money,
behind
but-
every good farmer, there's a wife who has a job in town.
Yep.
Most of the there's a ton of farmers down by where the farm's at. Their wives all work for the school system. They're teachers, whatever. Lunch ladies, they all work for the school, it seems like.
Yeah, that's how a bunch of farmers around here are.
And the thing is, you got to have somebody in the family with the city job for insurance this day and age.
True.
That's why a lot of them have it. Have the wives work in town, or you
My
know, like
dad
set for the
always
school.
told me. My dad always told me that his dad told him to go find a nurse if you really want to farm. Go find a nurse or a doctor to marry.
Man,
Why do you think I married a nurse?
wait, was she a nurse before you got married, or was she?
No, she was in
the
she was
process.
Well, no. When we met, she was in nursing school.
Hmm. Oh, you work in the ER? 60, 70 hours a week, so when you're off, you're dead to the world. Yeah, I mean, fair play. Fair play. Appreciate what you do in the ER, by the way. It's an interesting place for sure. For sure.
Yep.
Matt, you know all too well, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
We got some contracts we can accept.
Yeah. I've even been doing some fertilizing.
Yep, we got 4 that can be completed, and I'm gonna take some more here.
All right. School District Pensions Act. Yeah, pretty much. Or like the one guy, his wife works for like, I don't want to say it, but like pretty good job, you know? So. Yeah. Yep. Man. Yeah, I can't imagine. Before my mom passed, we spent a lot of time in the ER here in town, and yeah, just talking to the nurses and different people in the ER, it's like, man, I don't know how people do that on a daily. I don't know how people can do that. So it was bad enough us being there, like, 5 times in a couple months, let alone like people that have to go there, multiple days a week to work. So, yeah. And love by the way, jumping up in chat there. Love the chat. Everything from farming to Zach and John in a hot tub, or John and Zach in a hot tub. That's not happening, chat. I just want to reiterate that that's not happening, okay?
Huh?
It's not happening. Okay?
Wait, who said you and Zach in a hot tub?
The joke the other day was that that I was going to become a hot tub streamer, which nobody wants to see, so it's not going to happen. And then, like, Zach was like, well, I'm coming over. I'm like, no. Because I would love to have a hot tub, but I'm not streaming from it. Okay?
Oh, we're going back to that night?
Like, I have to quit if, like, that's the stream strategy, okay? I'm not doing it.
Well,
You don't have big of a donation
that
yet.
would be the last time you ever seen him come around if you did. So
True. And then he's like, it's okay, he would wear socks, and it's like, no, it's not okay. Then he said that's all he was gonna wear was socks, and I'm like, that's definitely not okay.
That's definitely not okay. Yeah.
no longer okay.
It's just not okay. It's not ever gonna happen, chat. So don't worry about it.
Carson's listening.
Man. Drug seekers and drunks treat you. Yeah. I learned a long time ago, because my mom was in the hospital a lot of times. And I learned that, like, you have to make friends with the nurse. If you can make friends with the nurse, you can rule that hospital. Because nurses are the ones that rule the hospital, not the doctors. Doctors don't care. Nurses make stuff happen, Just saying. So I learned a long time ago, if you can make, like, friends with the nurse, you're golden. I made friends with it.
That's why we had...
You're good?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
I was going to say, that's why we had Junior in the hospital that wifey works at.
Oh, nice. That's probably good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably helped a lot. Like, I made friends with a charge nurse by accident. And, like, man, you talk about getting, like, the VIP experience. Make friends with a charge nurse. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Make friends with a charge nurse. That'll make your hospital experience so much better. Just saying. No, a hot tub company is not going to sponsor me.
Hello, Troy.
Not happening.
I think the moment that John gets in a hot tub on stream is the moment that I'm going to be either working every day or mowing my lawn
I think I have to, like, wash my beard or something. I can't. No. So wheel setup in a hot tub. What do you think?
That would be interesting.
Put the pedals in a plastic bag. It'll be fine.
Be the first Twitch stream where we see an electrocution live on air.
Yup.
Oh, man. The end of an era.
Well, he didn't say the hot tub was going to be full.
I mean, true. Anyway, so farming, right? Can't wait to go to my farm tomorrow and cut the grass. Good time. I actually really enjoy cutting grass. So, it's a good time. I kind of am tempted to work the garden again, too. I'm kind of tempted. We had some stuff I didn't quite kill. I actually need to go out in the garden and pick rocks. That's what needs to happen. When they tore the barn down and they, like, cleaned up the foundation and stuff, they didn't clean it all up. And every time we work the garden, we bring up rocks. So, yeah, probably need to do that tomorrow. But that doesn't sound like fun. Never fun to pick rocks. But I'll be out there, like, there's not that many per se. Okay, Baylor. Didn't quite mean to do that. All right. Here we go. Sarge, you're mowing it all, aren't you?
Kinda.
It's like Matt's mowing over here. You gonna go across the road and do all that mowing too, Sarge?
It'll be a lot easier
I
to
wasn't
mow.
planning on it.
Ah,
Could if you want me to.
I don't care. It's up to you.
It's gotta be a lot easier to mow now that all the trees are gone. up
It's
there.
so much better up here now. Without the silly trees in the way, yeah. So much better. Brisket. Man, Troy. That Troy guy is kind of like too nice sometimes, you know? I really think so. Too nice.
Is
And here he is, too. Try!
Troy's in here. All right, I'm gonna head out.
my question for him, is he going to share the brisket?
Oh. Just divide it up in some Tupperware and call up FedEx or something. And
No, not FedEx.
oh, yeah, fair play. It'll be ground beef if you go with FedEx by the time it gets there.
So you want it to arrive in one piece?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is a continuous baler. Yes, it's part of the Anderson group. Or, no, sorry, Vicon Kverlin DLC. Not bad. Yeah.
Y'all are funny.
Hi, Troy.
What's going on, partner?
No, you just you know, bailing.
So I see.
Bailing, that's all, just a bailing. Got the world to bail, too.
About to have sync.
Roger. Might be a baler with your name on it.
Good. Good.
All right. But yeah, we this baler is fantastic. As soon as they came out with this baler and I realized like how good it was, like round bales between this and the Anderson group DLC with the bale like mover, they just work so well together. Like I probably would have paid for a DLC with just this baler and that bale picker. Like give me just those two things and that would have been sick, you know? So, yeah. That would have been pretty awesome, to be honest.
Would you say these two baling equipment technology things, whatever you want to call them, are better than that $5 potato DLC?
Without a shadow of a doubt.
I would have paid like
I was gonna
20
say,
bucks for these.
That baler itself is worth $5.
Oh yeah, as much as we use it? Oh yeah.
Well, and the mowers too. They finally brought that concept.
Yeah, the mowers are
in
nice
those
too.
Mowers.
Yeah. I'll tell you,
You
what,
know,
I'd
the
like
funny-
to see what?
I'm not going to move.
Up Tom?
The funny part is it's a potato DLC.
That is a
and
potato.
It's potato.
It is, yeah. Literally. Yeah, this is something, this whole like haylage, round baling, all this that we don't see around me at all. So that might be why I do so much in the game, because it's like, it's so different. Plus it makes us a ton of money. Let's be real.
I mean, baling in real life is really not that bad. Like there's way worse jobs.
Yeah. Baling without a cab would probably be on the list, right?
I was going to say, Leonard, you might want to retract that because I bailed with and without a cab. And let me tell you, without a cab sucks.
I'm not going to drive back
Yeah,
there.
I've swathed and bailed in a cab without an air conditioner.
Oh. I lost like 10 pounds in sweat that day.
That's almost worse than bailing with, or bailing without a cab.
Like you can't drink enough water probably, huh? Be kind of miserable.
Yeah, water. Can't drink enough water.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Auto steer for more beers. My bad. So you're getting dehydrated because you're sweating and you're drinking adult beverages, which dehydrates you.